It would make sense that we could see Beterbiev and Bivol, but it doesn't appear we're going to do so.
Well, if we were playing basketball, baseball, football, hockey, we may get a matchup like that.
That's right.
Unfortunately, because we're in boxing and there are things called promoters that don't agree with one another, I'm quite sure we will not be seeing that fight happen anytime in the near future.
Seperti biasa, dalam dunia tinju, pertarungan antara terbaik melawan yang terbaik selalu membutuhkan waktu lama untuk terlaksana. Begitu pula pertarungan besar antara dua raja tak terkalahkan kelas berat ringan, antara dua petinju peringkat atas pound for pound, Artur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol.
Look, it's the best fight you can make at light heavyweight because I don't think there's anybody even in their orbit at light heavyweight. They are the clear number 1 and number 2 in that weight class.
Mengawali jalan tinjunya sebagai sesama perwakilan dari tim nasional Rusia, baik Artur Beterbiev maupun Dimitri Bivol tentunya saling mengenal satu sama lain. Keduanya sama-sama memiliki rekor mentereng di kancah amatir, sama-sama memiliki pemahaman yang mendalam mengenai tinju, dan tentunya sama-sama memiliki mental petarung.
We spent a couple of training camps together in the national team. Yeah, he has a similar mentality like mine. He wants to reach maximum. He's serious even in the life. He's always serious, you know.
Tiba di kancah profesional, keduanya membangun namanya masing-masing dan sukses menjadi penguasa dalam divisi yang sama. Artur Beterbiev menguasai 3 sabuk juara dunia kelas berat ringan. Sementara Dimitri Bivol menguasai 1 sabuk juara dunia yang tersisa. Setelah lama saling bertukar pandang dari seberang, kini mantan rekan satu tim tersebut akan benar-benar berperang. Dan peperangan tersebut tentunya akan menjadi laga yang melegenda.
These two guys, Artur Beterbiev and Bivol, both have deep amateur backgrounds. They both know what the hell they're doing. There's no possible way that you put them two in the ring together and you don't get a good fight. It's just impossible.
That's it. I think it's safe to say we can call him the Demolition Man is another nickname for Artur Beterbiev. He comes forward, he fights aggressively, Roy. There has been nothing to stand in his way yet.
Artur Beterbiev, seorang petinju berdarah Ceknya yang dikenal dengan kekuatannya yang mematikan. Dengan catatan pertarungan sempurna, 20 kemenangan tanpa kekalahan, di mana semua kemenangan ia peroleh melalui KO.
Beterbiev should be this close to a man with that height and that weight, but he's standing straight up, and he's in trouble right here.
He is.
He's in big trouble.
And he got him on the
That's
chin, and down he goes. Campillo has hit the canvas.
Rasio KO-nya 100%. Artur Beterbiev membuktikan bahwa 300 pertarungan amatir yang ia lakukan tidaklah sia-sia.
Artur Beterbiev, he continues to prove how deadly and how detrimental a good amateur background can be in the pros.
Melihat bagaimana Beterbiev selalu menyelesaikan lawan sebelum bel akhir pertarungan dibunyikan, banyak pihak hanya terfokus pada kekuatan brutalnya. Faktanya, dengan latar belakang tinju amatir yang begitu kaya, Beterbiev tidak hanya memiliki power semata. Tekniknya juga berbicara.
Beterbiev is a little bit different, Max. I've sat and watched this guy. I've called his fights. I've studied him. He's different. This dude, he throws his body into every punch. Like he's physically a hard man. He's strong, but he hits extremely hard. And he doesn't even have to hit you clean. He can graze you, and you can have problems. But he's also an underrated boxer. This guy's got over 300 amateur fights. He's come up in the Soviet system. Like he's a.
Tahun 2017. Beterbiev terus membuktikan kualitasnya dengan terus menghancurkan para juara dan penantang berkualitas di dalam divisi kelas berat ringan. Alexander Gvozdyk, Marcus Brown, Joe Smith Jr., Anthony Yarde.
A sledgehammer finish. He does it again. 20 for 20.
This guy's knocking out top-notch talent.
Beterbiev adalah mesin penghancur yang tidak mengenal kata menyerah. Sejak ronde pertama hingga ronde terakhir, setiap pukulan yang ia bawa membawa ancaman. Setiap serangan adalah peringatan bagi siapapun yang berani melawan.
Beterbiev is like a piece of wire. He's like a piece of freaking steel. He's so aggressive. He's such a destructive machine. He's the boogeyman. Who is he? He's Baba Yaga.
3 sabuk juara dunia telah ia amankan. Ia merupakan satu-satunya juara dunia yang memiliki rekor sempurna dengan 100% tingkat penyelesaian. Kekuatan pukulan penghancur yang menyatu dengan bakat bertinjunya, Artur Beterbiev hampir tidak ada duanya, bahkan di dalam divisi tinju yang paling berbahaya. Di usianya yang hampir menginjak 40 tahun, hanya tinggal 1 sabuk lagi untuk melengkapi gelar yang ia koleksi sebagai yang terbaik dalam sejarah divisi ini.
Dmitry Bivol holds the only other belt at 175 pounds. Is that the fight that you want next?
Yes, of course. I need another 4th belt.
I think Dmitry Bivol is, to me, he is a complete fighter. Complete fighter.
As complete fighter as they come.
If he wins the fight, Bivol, it'll be because of his science. It'll be because he's a real good technical boxer.
Dmitry Bivol, sang juara yang elegan dan penuh ketenangan. Dengan kecepatan, ketepatan, dan teknik yang sempurna, Bivol adalah seorang maestro di dalam ring tinju. Setiap gerakannya merupakan seni, dan setiap pukulannya mengandung perhitungan yang cermat. Pergerakan, pemahaman ring dan jangkauan, kemampuan menyerang dan bertahan, serta kecerdasan pertarungan adalah kunci untuk mengandaskan lawan. Dmitry Bivol merupakan paket lengkap seorang petinju.
Listen, he's terrific. He's one of the most complete fighters in the whole game right now.
Kurang dikenal oleh publik tinju dunia, popularitas Dmitry Bivol tiba-tiba meroket setelah pertarungannya menghadapi bintang tinju dunia Saul Canelo Alvarez. Bivol mengalahkan Alvarez dengan keputusan mutlak, menunjukkan keterampilannya yang luar biasa dan strategi yang sempurna. Kemenangan tersebut membuat dirinya dikenal dan membuktikan betapa cerdas dan terampil dirinya. Tak tanggung-tanggung, Bivol naik kasta di mata publik, menjadi salah satu petinju terbaik pound for pound dunia.
Bivol, of course, has beaten, Canelo, and everybody suddenly thinks they discovered this fighter. He was always this fighter. He's a smart fighter, he controls range, he has decent athleticism, good athleticism.
Dmitry Bivol telah mempertahankan gelar WBA-nya sebanyak 12 kali sejak tahun 2017. Namun ada yang kurang. Pertarungannya melawan penguasa 3 sabuk, sang raja KO Artur Beterbiev. Pertarungan yang akan menjadi penentu juara tak terbantahkan di kelas berat ringan. 2 master dengan keahlian masing-masing. Demi legasinya, Dmitry Bivol harus memenangkan pertarungan ini.
I said I have a goal to be undisputed, and we move to this goal.
Selama beberapa tahun terakhir, pembicaraan mengenai mega fight Artur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol terus digaungkan.
I still have a chance to fight for my dream, to fight for another belt, to fight for winner of the Kovalev Beterbiev fight.
Dmitry Bivol secara aktif terus menginginkan pertarungan penyatuan gelar menghadapi Artur Beterbiev selama 5 tahun terakhir.
The goal for you remains to fight the best Beterbiev. Do you want to unify next against the fellow world champion?
Of course. I won a unified fight 1 year ago, and still I won.
Pertarungan tidak kunjung terjadi, dan mungkin Artur Beterbiev mulai kesal dalam mendengarnya.
He talk always like this. He last 5 years or 4 years, he tell for everyone like he gonna fight next fight with me.
When's it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen, guys, next year?
I don't know. He talk about fight, but we never fight.
Entah apapun alasan kenapa tidak segera dilaksanakan, namun tahun ini pertarungan besar ini tampaknya akan benar-benar terjadi.
We announce now the undisputed fight, the big fight, Bivol Artur, in the 12th of October in the opening ceremony of Riyadh season, inshallah.
Setelah penantian selama bertahun-tahun, publik tinju akhirnya mendapatkan sebuah kepastian. Artur Beterbiev menghadapi Dmitry Bivol, dua petinju elit kelas atas, dua petinju pound for pound, dua raja tak terkalahkan kelas berat ringan. Sebuah pertempuran antara kekuatan yang tak tertandingi dan keahlian yang presisi. Sebuah laga yang membuat jantung berdebar, memicu adrenalin, sekaligus mengukir sejarah.
If you're talking about the two best 175-pounders in the world, styles, contrast, the whole thing, undefeated fighters, Beterbiev and Bivol, right? This is the light heavyweight fight.
Dalam segi kualitas, duel ini pantas menjadi duel legendaris yang mewakili dua aliran berbeda dalam tinju. Sang pemuja kekuatan menghadapi sang pemuja teknik. Dan saat duel legendaris antara puncher dan boxer terjadi, maka seorang boxer akan lebih diunggulkan.
Anytime you have a pure puncher against a pure boxer, I'm always gonna favor or lean towards the pure, intelligent boxer. Bivol has everything you need to extinguish that crunching power of Beterbiev. He has the footwork, he has the jab, he moves laterally to left to right, he stabs you to the body. And the main thing is he can follow a strategy all the way to the end, which is what you need against power punchers that are going to keep coming at you.
Namun, Beterbiev bukan sekedar seorang puncher biasa.
I think Beterbiev walks through Bivol.
Really?
Personally, I just believe he walks through him, bro. He's a menace, bro, and I just don't see nobody stopping his style. You know, because a lot of times the skill set really offset the talent. A lot of these guys can fight, but a lot of these guys aren't skillful, bro.
Yeah.
That's what separates, you feel me, good fighters from great fighters.
Yeah.
You feel me? Poise and being able to execute when you need to execute, having complete control of a fight.
Yeah.
I see that in Beterbiev because he don't do a lot of unnecessary movement.
No.
He don't burn a lot of energy until he start letting those hands go.
Pertarungan ini sangat sulit untuk diprediksi karena kedua petinju memiliki keunggulan masing-masing yang bisa menjadi faktor penentu. Semua orang setuju bahwa Dmitry Bivol merupakan petinju lengkap dengan keterampilan yang mumpuni untuk mengalahkan Artur Beterbiev.
I think Dmitry is big enough, tall enough, enough skills, can use his feet, fast enough, strong enough. I think Bivol is a complete boxer and I think he beats Beterbiev.
Akan tetapi, apakah Dmitry Bivol mampu menghentikan gaya bertarung dan power dari Artur Beterbiev?
I just don't see how Bivol will keep off Beterbiev for 12 rounds. Again, I've been in there with him. He's very cerebral. He's smart in how he does things.
Can you describe his power?
You can compare like you stand on the rails and train coming at you. You know, he's a very strong guy. He has like a natural power.
Bivol tentu saja sangat menyadari bahwa Beterbiev sangat-sangat berbahaya.
Artur Beterbiev is the most dangerous fighter in the world.
Namun, usia Beterbiev semakin menua dan usia adalah salah satu faktor terbesar dalam pertarungan ini.
Well, he's slowing down. No, like I said earlier, Ken, he's slowing down. And he's cutting up easier, and he's aging. Nobody beats all the time.
The only thing that's gonna catch up to somebody with that kind of style is time.
Perdebatan pengamat dalam memprediksi pertarungan Beterbiev dengan Bivol seakan tak berkesudahan. Dan itulah yang membuat pertarungan ini akan menjadi salah satu pertarungan paling besar yang bisa dimiliki oleh dunia tinju saat ini.
If anybody can neutralize Artur Beterbiev, it's a guy like Bivol. And if anybody can shut Bivol down, it's a guy like Beterbiev. That's why this fight, they're on a head-on collision, but the fans deserve this fight. And when you talk about undisputed, that's even more reasons to get this fight done.